Hello, good day.
Hi, good day. How are you, Ogundele?
I'm I'm good, and you?
Thanks for joining us. I wanted to learn a little bit more about your life and who you are. Um, I've been seeing your photos, but I'm glad we got a chance to talk. And we
Oh,
do this series for people to get ideas and inspiration from all over the world.
okay.
So if you can start by a few minutes of who you are and where you're from.
Um, my name is Ogundele Ayorinde. I'm from Lagos, Nigeria, and I do photography, portrait, and wildlife. I like to document things people don't really put focus on. People don't really put attention in, and so that they can see the beauty of the world around them. Because people tend to forget about all these little things about us around you. And being a photographer, using a camera, you use it to tell stories and remind people of the little things that count. So basically, I like to do those things so that I can draw people attention to to life, the thing that doesn't matter, whereas those things count. And in life, the little things that count. So I just like to draw the attention, like, hey, see, look at this thing, just give a little attention, just give a little a glare at least to something like this. So that's basically what I like to do. That's why most times I like to photograph little wildlife, little bugs, little voices in the street, and little documentaries from time to time.
What is the most recent thing that you've done that you would like to talk about?
The most recent thing I've done is uh working on some COVID images, like trying to interpret the situation around us, but in a different light. That's the most recent project I've embarked on, because people don't really see people. This pandemic has opened people's eyes to the loyalty and to what the movements we cherish. Because now everybody now knows that, oh, if I'd had more chance before of, or if I had known that this pandemic was going to happen, I would have done this way, I would have done that this way. So the real project I've embarked on was I seen the pictures where just gloves, just empty gloves, making gestures about life before the pandemic. The science and the organ, the shaking and all those things. But in this case, it's not the humans that are doing it. It happens to be in gloves because of what's happening right now, which is the pandemic. So that's the routine I've been working on for now.
And let's talk more about the people that you photograph. What interests you when you see somebody that you want to learn more about them?
To me, it's a story surrounding that person. When I'm outside, I don't like carrying my camera because um
Stockholm.
yeah, you don't really know how emotionally volatile that person is. So most times you have to approach that person. And but when I see people outside, I try to engage in some conversations. Sometimes it works, sometimes it does not. Sometimes you just have to walk away. But most times it's the story surrounding them, and trying to explain to them that this is more of documentary rather than because a lot of people think, oh, you're probably going to use my picture for something negative, and they are probably going to see the picture in some articles or magazines or newspaper and say, oh, I told you, those kind of things. So uh, first of all, you have to engage in conversations. So but when I see people on the streets of Lagos, is the hustle for me, because in Lagos, way things are now in Nigeria, everything is now difficult. You have to hustle your way out. So for me, is the story that matters, the story concerning surrounding them, and the hustle that follows for me.
And what is is photography your full-time job now?
No, 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 I'm a student actually. I'm a civil engineering student. So I do it part time.
What are you studying?
Civil engineering.
Civil engineering. Oh wow, this is very different from that.
Yeah, yeah. Well, though you follow your heart and passion comes with me of like, okay, what about me? You know, something like that. So that's where it is right now.
Do you have any like community or friends that you photograph with?
Yeah, I do have some of my course mates and my siblings. Those are my regular people that I do snap with. But for now, I'm the only one at home because this pandemic, the school, no, I have to start online school. So I'm the only one at home and my siblings are somewhere else working. So I have to improvise and do other things for now.
How do you learn how to improve?
Basically, is the idea. When you have an idea or a concept, you have to look for people that have done something similar. So sometimes you take a picture and you see that it doesn't come out well, it doesn't match what you have in your mind. So you go on it, you make research. You sometimes you download photo books of former or photographers that have done something similar. Or you sometimes I look to YouTube videos to see how they do their lighting setup and their do's and don'ts that I've laid in those videos. So those kind of things help me improve. And sometimes when I take pictures, I may not get what I need. So what make me go for that is the infantry to delete them. Because I know that if I'm taking these pictures again, it's going to be better than the ones I've taken previously. So those kind of things and just help me go for that.
What about I really love your photo, the Scream one. How did you do that?
Oh, this that well, my sister was behind the veil. So I was it was just I was taking pictures for her clothing line. She was she's a fashion designer. So I don't know. We were trying to pull down the background. So she was behind the background and the idea just
What
pops
was
up
she
in my head.
behind?
The background
What kind of background?
was made of clothes.
Cloth?
Just cloth material.
Okay.
It was not a, so I just say she was just trying to pull it down. I was like, wow. She just stay, scream like, open her mouth, and I took everything, make sure those edges and just shadows pop up so she can see her face. And ever since then, when she liked it, she was wait for the day I'll just do something similar again. But first I have to think about other gestures that will make everything look very good.
How'd you edit it?
Um, Basically the shadows, the way the eyes, the mouth, and the mouth, and the nose have to be seen. So those places, I just focus my attention on the shadows and the faces, so that anybody looking at the picture will know that this is a figure, and that person is probably screaming, so that they can easily tell what the picture is talking about. So I focused on the shadows of the face, the nose, and the mouth.
Mm. Is there anything that you've learned with lighting?
Yeah, yeah. One thing about lighting I've learned is it helps to modify the ambience of the photos. Like it helps people understand what's going on in photos. Like when the light is so sharp, you probably think it's something that has to do with maybe probably product or something else. But when you're doing emotions, it has to do with everything has to be soft to some extent, depending on the concept you have in mind. So over the years, I've been learning good, mostly from YouTube, how to position my lighting and how to use and utilize different lighting equipment so far.
That's great. Well, you have a lot of really amazing stuff. I'd love to see all your new stuff on Scopio.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for joining us.